Probably prefer not to have a walk-off win, but what's it say about your club that they can not give up and get one?
I mean, we love it.
Yeah.
We talked yesterday at practice about the ACC, and this is what you're going to get. The players are too good. The coaches, the programs are too good. They're not going to give up. They're not going to feel like, oh, we can't win this game. And so a 5-0 game becomes 6-5 in a blink of an eye. But we showed toughness, and we fought back, and we put a lot of runners on in those last 3 innings. We only had single digits, but we had a lot of good at-bats against, a really good closer.
Jack, obviously the big walk-off. I mean, you probably wouldn't mind having him at the plate whenever you have a big opportunity like that.
Yeah, the older guys, they've been through a lot. They've seen these walk-offs before. They've played in the ACC. But I thought we just had, how about Forbes' bases loaded at bat, 3-2 breaking ball, and I'm sitting there debating, do I pinch hit a left-handed hitter, because the scouting report says hit a lefty against him, but he cut up our lefties as he's been cutting up all hitters across the country. So we toughed it out, man. We grinded it out. We pitched well enough, but I'm sure there's areas, we need to get better. First pitch strikes, get ahead of the count. Hitters are too good in this league. If you put them in positive counts, they're going to make you pay. So great win, and hopefully we learned a valuable lesson.
Outside of that 6th inning where things kind of fell apart for Hawks, he looked pretty solid in those first 5 innings. What did you think out of his start, especially rebounding from that shaky start from Dayton the last week?
No, it's great. I mean, for 5 innings, we play really good baseball. He's aggressive in the zone. We make some nice plays. They do a nice job 3rd time through the lineup, and they move some balls. They find a couple holes. We don't make a couple smart plays on defense, and we don't turn a double play, and just like that, that they put up a 6th spot. That's how quick, we do that to other teams from time to time, but in the ACC, you're getting that more often than not. So like I said, I just think we learned a valuable lesson, because those guys they're really talented, and they're used to scoring runs, so they're not going to give up.
In the ACC, when you've got teams, all throughout the league that can make a run at the postseason, how important is it to eke these kind of games out when you look at the grand scheme of things?
Well, that's a team you're going to have to beat in a regional or super regional or Omaha. I mean, that's just they're that good, and that's what you got to enjoy about the ACC. You got to be ready to compete, and you can't take an inning off. You can't take an out off. You can't take a pitch off. I mean, really, you have to show a lot of toughness and professionalism, and grind it out. And everything's not going to go your way in this league. You'll get humbled quick, but you just got to, as we say, turn the page and just show your toughness and keep fighting.
And a gritty win like this, do you think that, as your guys have continued, this week maybe a couple, not the same type of wins that you might have had early in the season where you're just, winning by significant margins. Do you think that kind of, the confidence the guys have built on this win streak, just kind of helps feed into that?
No doubt. We scored single-digit runs in those last 3 innings, but we had a lot of good at-bats, and we were one swing away from putting up a big crooked number. So I just try to remind the guys, even if we were down 3 or 4 or 5 runs, we could have had a chance there. I mean, we put a lot of good at-bats together against a great closer and a really good pitching bullpen there in that staff. So you just learn. We keep saying learn and grow, but it's nice to win while you're learning and growing.